Hello there. I'm sorry I was yawning, but you haven't seen me in a while because I was actually doing work with the video equipment that I purchased. I got hooked up with some things and I actually started my chosen culture media productions business. So I'm actually putting the tools to work and God has just blessed me with favor with contact and connections. But right now I got a break and I'm just chilling, reading the word, sipping on some, I guess, apple juice. Oh man. Well, I thought it was apple juice. I bought it. I bought it from Target, but as I'm looking at it, it just has that funny aftertaste. You know, like when you drink Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi, it just tastes nasty, but some people like it. But as I'm looking at the wrapper, it's saying light. And so I just bought two of these bad boys from Target, like two for 248. I'm thinking it's a deal, but I'm actually probably just gonna throw that away unless you want it, because I really don't like things that are light. I don't like cream cheese that's light. It don't taste good on my bagel because I like bread. I don't like Diet Pepsi. I don't like any kind of diet. It's just nasty. It makes me want to like puke almost. Makes me want to. And I'm thinking now. I'm thinking like, what if a Christian was like, well, like we had different levels. Like we had one who was completely serving God, but then you have that kind of like you don't want to be as potent, you don't want it to be as strong, so you just kind of make it light. Would God be pleased with that, or would He want to puke us up just as well? So let me think. Let me look in the Word and see what the Word says. Revelations, I think it's in 3. I think it's in 3. It may not be in 3, because I don't know my word. It is in 3. It says, in verse 15, it's talking to the church of Laodicea. I know your works, that you are neither hot nor cold. I could wish you were cold or hot, so then because you are lukewarm and neither cold or hot, I will vomit you out of my mouth. Because you say, I am rich and have become wealthy and have no need of nothing, and do not know that you are wretched and miserable, poor and blind and naked. So he does vomit out, I guess, wishy-washy, because you're not strong and you're not even like cold. You're just in the middle. You're in between. So that I kind of characterize that as light. And I need to brush my teeth now. And that means like if you were vomited out, that means you were like once in the body. But when it comes to the end times, he says he will vomit you out because he cannot have any foreign object, any foreign cell or living thing within him that is foreign. Like when you have a virus or disease, it's something foreign to your normal operation of cell lives and your tissues and stuff. So you need something to reject it. So if we're Christian light, that means like we're not truly in the form of what God called us to be. Because in Romans 12:1 and 2, it says, present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. So that's the only thing he can accept. That's the only thing he can intake is holiness. He can't intake lukewarm. He can't intake anything that's wishy. He abhorred sin. He is holy, and meaning he's sanctified. There is nothing in comparison to him. And he's separate from every other thing. And he's called us to be holy. He said that was our reasonable service for the price that he paid for our bodies. The only reason we have the ability to have that option, that goal, and that goal to live with him in eternity is because he paid the price for us. Because we couldn't pay the price for ourselves. And I'm just thinking about this question. This one person asked me in regards to my video about the culture just molding society, molding our religion, molding our relationship with God. And she was like, Well, what things can God still allow that are still acceptable? What sins are still acceptable and okay? Because she's like, in my Bible, and the last time I read, I thought it said, "Come as you are," and I responded to her. I'm like, yeah, it says, "Come as you are." Like I just previously said, you cannot save yourself, and most people don't come to the church because they feel they need to get their self right, and they don't want to be a hypocrite. But the thing is, you can never work on yourself. You will never be good enough. Salvation is not by works; it's by faith, because God already paid the price. But the thing is, when you come into the things of God, you allow the Holy Spirit to work on you. You allow the Holy Spirit to tell you what's wrong and what's right through the reading of the Word and through the leading of His Spirit. So I cannot tell you, but I can tell you certain things that are wrong, and I can tell you certain things that are right just by from reading the Word. And I'll just read in 2 Timothy 3, it says, "But know this, that in the last days perilous times will come. For men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, unloving, unforgiving, slanderers without self-control, brutal, despisers of good, traitors, headstrong, haughty, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. And from such he tells us and warns us to turn away from." So if you can replay everything I said and listen to all those traits, and can you see those traits happening in the world today, in society today? Do you see people who are lovers of money? Do you see people who are boasters? You see people on Facebook talking about themselves, showing themselves lovers of themselves. Some people without self-control. They have to sleep with this person, this person, this person, or they're addicted to this, this, and this, and they can't get out of it. It says lovers of pleasure. And then it says having a form of godliness. There's people who go to church. They got the Christian bumper sticker. They got the fish on their car. They got the cross on their neck. They come in with the Bible. They can speak Christianese. "Oh, brother, I'm blessed. I'm highly favored, anointed by the God, baptized with fire." They know all the words and the lingo. But when you see their daily lives, when you see the fruit of their life, is it showing that it's light? Or does it showing that it's authentic and it's authentic apple juice? Are you truly bearing fruit? And what is the fruit of the righteous? What is the fruit of the saint? What is the fruit of the Christian who doesn't just have the form, but it is actually the fruit? Like you see a plastic fruit on the table and it's just an inanimate ornament, and you grab it and try to take a bite, and you just see it's just hollow, and it's just the mold of, it's just this in the shape of the fruit, but it has no juice, it has no flavor, it has no life, because it was just a facade. Is your life, is your walk just a facade? Do you have more than just the form, the appearance of a man of God, the appearance of a woman of God? Has your life been consistent in the things of God?